In today's video, we're going to be playing your Roblox games one more time, and today we have a game called Obby Runners by Superhall 911. So joining the game, it looks like you have some speed boost, and you have to go through this little obby that they made, which is pretty cool. I like all the fun colors, and it looks like there's more speed boosts, some coins to collect. It looks like it is actually a race to the end, which is pretty fun. It adds a sense of competitiveness to it. I'm going to play a few more rounds and then give my overall opinion. And in fact, I actually really like the gameplay of this game. It reminds me of the speedrun games that used to be really popular, combined with racing. And that adds a really fun twist to it. Especially with the kill parts in here, I feel like that just makes it much more difficult as well. So ultimately, I can't complain. I think a few things that could be done a little bit better are the UI. Normally, the UI gradient has the darker color on the bottom and then the lighter color on the top. And I'd also say that the UI doesn't really match up with each other all too much. Like you have a green button on the blue background right here, and you have one white shop button and then other ones are blue. So it feels like the UI isn't very consistent, I could say. But I mean, everything works. There aren't any bugs that I can see. So yeah, the only suggestions for improvement that I have for this game are to make the UI consistent with each other and maybe polish it up a little bit and maybe create some more maps. It looks like there's 3 or 4 different maps, which is plenty, but I feel like just having a few more could be worth it. I'd also recommend maybe try thinking about adding new game modes. Maybe you could have one where there's a wall speeding up behind you that you have to escape from. That could be an interesting idea. That way you aren't just trying to get to the end, but you're trying to escape from something as well. I think I'm going to rate this game probably a 5 out of 10 in all honesty. The game definitely does have a very unique spin, but I feel like it definitely has room for improvement. So the next game we have is called Wall Run Obby by Small X Lit. I've got to say, this actually looks really well made. It's got some pretty cool builds in here and some UI that looks really nice, very clean. All the UI is consistent with each other. I don't know what this little click effect on the screen is, but that's pretty cool. And I like it whenever you run, there's a little cool animation. You get those anime speed lines on the screen as well. So let's go ahead and start playing through this obby. I also gotta say, I really do like the lighting here. And the ability to wall run is a very unique idea, so I'll give that to you. I love all the effects, lots of bright colors. This is a very, very well made obby. As I'm playing this right now, I'm genuinely not thinking of anything that can be improved because it's already a really well made game. One thing that I think would be really cool is if you could wall run on the ceiling. If you do or do not have one of those already, I guess I'm going to see. But maybe with these incline walls, you could have them still go forwards normally, but that way you have to kind of jump off and jump back on in a certain location. Instead of just coming along with the wall right here, you have to like kind of jump off and readjust your angle, I guess you could say. I'd also make it so that the player kind of like sinks down a little bit on the wall if that's possible. So one thing that I have realized that clicking on all these Game Pass buttons, it doesn't actually seem to work. So that could be an issue. Another thing I'm noticing is that the colors over here with these Game Passes seem to be a little dark, which is a little unfortunate. So yeah, you got lots of unique stages here. I've got to give it to you. The only room for improvement that I see is fixing the UI up here so that way it'll work, and maybe even upping the brightness or the saturation, I guess, on the colors of this UI right here. Other than that, you've got some very fun, unique levels. They're very difficult, as you've probably seen me die a few times already. This game, though, I think I'm going to rate probably a 9 out of 10 in all honesty. It's a very unique gameplay combined with a very amazing map and overall a unique idea. But once again, it does have room for improvement. Let's go ahead and play the next game. So the next game that we have right here is called Fruit Tower Defense by XEGET Group. And it looks like we can pick a pet, and it looks like we have the option between a banana and a carrot. I'm personally going to choose the banana, and I can nickname it. So let's call him, since it's a banana, let's call it Peely McPeelface. I don't know, something like that. We've got Peely McPeelface right here, or Banana Man. And we've got him equipped. So we have him equipped, but he isn't around our character at all, which could be an improvement. You could have him like kind of follow the player around. One thing I'm immediately noticing with the map is that I will admit it's not too appealing, unfortunately. Let's go ahead and hop in a match and see what we can do. So I'm trying to get teleported into a game at the moment. This is my third try now, and it seems as if it isn't exactly working out all too well. So that will be probably another improvement, just to simply go ahead and fix the teleporters here so that will work. But yeah, it looks like the teleporters are unfortunately not working. It doesn't look like this side is working either, so I think that's gonna be where I have to end this video for today. I will rate this game probably, unfortunately, a 2.5 out of 10, simply because I don't have much to go off of. A few improvements I would make would be to fix the teleporters, improve the map, and then also make the UI a little more consistent with each other. Other than that, you've definitely got yourself on a good path to make a pretty decent game, and I'm sure the other actual game is pretty fun to play. Other than that, guys, I want to thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed this video just as much as I did, please make sure you like, subscribe, and comment down below. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.